Hey guys, it's Amy at Zoe Beck, and I'm gonna do my July TBR, and I'm gonna join in with Jane Austen July. So this is my third year doing this. I think it's their third year as well. This is hosted by Katie at Books and Things and Marissa at Blatantly Bookish, and I've had a lot of fun with this each July that I've done it because I really love revisiting Jane Austen. She was my focus in college, and definitely one of my favorite authors of all time. Even if I don't like all of her books. That sounds funny. But anyway, so I really enjoy Jane Austen July, focusing on that time period and about Jane Austen and stuff like that. So I'm going to take part. So I'll have their announcement videos down below, and they have recommendations within those videos. And again, follow them to see their TBRs and other stuff. They're going to have content all month, which they did last couple of years, which has been great. So anyway, can't recommend that enough. It's really great. So I'm just going to go through the challenges real quick of what book I think I'm going to read. Because my reading has been kind of erratic since the whole pandemic thing started. And it was actually kind of rough before that, but it's gotten worse. So we'll see how much of these I can get done. But these are my options for taking part. So challenge number 1 is to read one of Jane Austen's 6 novels. I'm going to reread Pride and Prejudice. This is my favorite novel of all time. I've had this copy since high school, and it's actually in really great condition. You wouldn't think so with how many times I've read this, but I've been very careful with it. But I'm going to try this on audio for the first time. I don't know who the audio... No, I forgot to look that up. See, I'm so bad at this anymore. But I'm going to listen to an audio version that I got on Audible on a sale. So we're going to try that. So I'll let you know if I like it on audio. I know I love it in print form, and I read it just last year. So I just love rereading this book. It's, again, my favorite book of all time. Number 2 is to read something by Jane Austen that is not one of her main 6 novels. So I have read all of her juvenilia and her short novels or partial novels and stuff. So now I'm going to read her selected letters. So somebody's collected a few of her letters, or her family that let people have. So I don't know how big this collection is compared to others, but this is the one I got, and so it's kind of, as I said, I saw it on everybody's channel last year, so I bought it then, but I didn't get to it. So I would like to read this to, as I said, get to know Jane as a person, and so I think that'd be kind of fun. Hopefully. We'll see what happens. Number 3 is to read a nonfiction work about Jane Austen or her time period. So I have coming in the mail What Matters in Jane Austen, 20 Crucial Puzzles Solved by John Mullen. As I said, it's in the mail, so I don't have it yet. I don't even know what copy I got. Like, I don't remember what I ordered. This is just the one that popped up on here so I can show you. I'm hoping to read that as my nonfiction. I mean, I had the letters, so that's kind of nonfiction too, but I don't know. I'm hoping I can mix that up. We'll see. As I said. And then for read a modern retelling of a Jane Austen novel, I have 2 picks because one of them is a library one I have coming from the library, and I'm not sure I'm going to like it. But the other one is much more up my alley, so I'm hoping I'll like that one. We'll see. So the one I think I'm going to love is Heartstone by L. Catherine White. This is a Pride and Prejudice with dragons. I've got to love this, right? So I'm hoping I'm going to like this. I've heard really good things about it. I hear it's at least a trilogy. I know there's at least 3 books out of this. 2 books came out last year, so I need to get onto this. I don't know anything really about it, except that it's supposed to be Pride and Prejudice with dragons. So that's my retelling. That for sure I will try. And then the one I'm getting from the library that I'm not sure about is the Jane... Ooh! And that just... I screwed that up. The Jane Austen Society by Natalie Jenner. I've heard good things about this, but I don't know. I haven't read a lot of historical fiction recently. It's been one of my unable to focus on those. So we'll see what happens, because this has to do, I think it's right after World War II and these people. And so it matters how it goes, because I have a lot of trouble with some contemporary writing right now. I'm just the way it is. I'm going much more towards genre right now. But we will, it's coming from the library, and I have it as an audio book. So I'm not sure if I'm going to enjoy that. So we'll see. It's just a try. So anyway. And then, so if you've read it and enjoyed that book, let me know and say, yeah, I'm going to like it or not. I don't know. I'm going to try it. And then number 5 is to read a book by a contemporary of Jane Austen, somebody who either published during her lifetime or maybe just a little bit, you know, before or after, like just really close. And I'm going to pick Anne Radcliffe. So Anne Radcliffe published this book in 1790. So it's during Jane's life, but, you know, I'm sure she read it at some point, or at least some of Radcliffe. Because again, Northanger Abbey's kind of making fun of the Gothics, like Anne Radcliffe wrote. So this is called A Sicilian Romance. I have no idea what this book is about. It does talk about a mansion and some island and then some haunting. And that's good enough for me. So it's not very long, so I'm hoping I can get through this. It's under 200 pages, so I'm hoping I can do this. But I did read the Italian and really found it fun. It was weird, don't get me wrong. And I haven't read The Mysteries of Udolpho, and I have a couple of her other books, or at least one other book that I want to try. But this is the short one, so I picked that one. And then the last 2 challenges are watching is to watch a direct screen adaptation of a Jane Austen book. So I will probably rewatch one of the Pride and Prejudice versions that I love. I love the, is it 1995 and then the 2005. So I like both of them. I'm definitely more the 95 because I remember when that came out. And anyway, it was just, anyway, my time period. Yes, I know. Anyway, so I will probably rewatch that. I will probably rewatch The Persuasion from 1996. I think it was the year after. I like that one a lot too. So I've not watched a lot of the BBC ones that are in the early 2000s or the mid 2000s. I haven't watched those, so I might actually try to watch one of those too, but I'm not quite sure yet. And then number 7 is to watch a modern screen adaptation of a Jane Austen book. And at this point, I have no idea if I'm going to even do this. This is not some, as I said, modern retellings I have issues with on a lot of things. So I'm not sure if I will do this. But if you have one that you think is really good, that you think I should watch, I mean, I've watched the classic ones like Clueless, but it's not my favorite book. So it wasn't my favorite movie. Does that make sense? I don't know. Did I say that in this video? Anyway, so me and Emma, no. So we'll, that's kind of it. So I don't know what else I'm gonna read or watch. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, it's a whole month. I might not read half of these books, but at least if I read a couple of them, then I've at least participated, right? So anyway, are you guys doing Jane Austen July? What are you guys reading? Are you reading any of these, or are you picking up other ones? Like, are you a big Emma fan? Man, Emma is like a problem. Like, I don't even want to watch the movie because I'm cringing just thinking about it. It's just me. Just me and Emma. Maybe it was that 30-page paper I wrote on her. That could be part of my problem for my senior paper in college. Anyway, so anyway, I think that's it. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.